Hello everyone, tonight we're going to be trying out a game that I've been looking at on Steam for a while, finally got around to buying, a game called Trivia Tricks. It will hopefully be like in the same vein as like Jeopardy World Tour, or it's quiz time, only better because it has stuff like Steam Workshop integration. Or we, might as well set up a character if I have options. Huh. I guess I have to. I have to go for a fairly basic look until. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Apparently, I have to overwrite a character, or to even save. I think we'll do offline just to kind of get it. I mean, first, just get a handle on things. Yeah, standard trivia. Hello, and welcome to another game. Well, I guess we. Freaking chance round. What is the fastest mammal? I think cheetah? Apparently it's a Mexican free-tailed bat. Where do Mac and Mallard and his family plan to migrate to in the anime film Migration? You don't know Jamaica? Like you think I've seen that film? Apparently is Jamaica. In which continent can the world's largest river be found? South America? The Amazon? Africa, apparently. What was the murder weapon used by Raskolnikov in the book Crime and Punishment? I don't know, a knife? An axe, apparently. Here's Burger King scrapped the "Have It Your Way" slogan, replacing it with "Making It Your Way." What do you mean? What do you mean they scrapped it for "Be Your Way"? Oh, of course I immediately get the negative 500. Exhilarating stuff. At least I'm not in last place. That's something. What manufacturer first designed the minigun? No, Smith & Wesson? You think I know stuff about gun manufacturers? What was the name of Olivia Rodrigo's debut solo studio? Like, I kind of thought that this was gonna be the kind of thing where you get to pick categories. The following locations is home to Apple, Google, and Meta. That's Silicon Valley. Like very. No, it's still like Potassium Valley. When was Braille invented? I don't know, 1876. Which of the following is a soccer stadium in England? No, Stephen Heath Park. Time for the chance round again. I get to be in 5th place. He's now by sheer luck. In Rocket League, how long is a standard game? I don't know, 7 minutes? I've never played Rocket League. Five minutes, of course. Which of the following is spelled correctly? I believe it's D. Give me more of these spelling questions. These are some of the most viewed songs on YouTube, which is by Alan Walker. Or Dark Horse. Nope. Which meat is supposed to be used to make a wiener schnitzel? Pork, I would assume. Nope, it's veal. What's the atomic number of hydrogen? 5. Nope. Hey, dude, how are you doing? I'm doing decently alright. Alright, nice. Once again, just advancing by sheer luck. Well, more like staying in 5th place by sheer luck. Look in this case. The Red Sea and Mediterranean Sea are linked by which canal? It's Suez. And I was like, finally a question I actually know the answer to. What's the name of the playable character in Celeste? Of course, gotta be interrupted. It's Madeline, isn't it? Another game they've never played. Which of the following animals has a naked neck? I believe that would be the ostrich. Which of the following countries has not hosted a Formula One Grand Prix? And Argentina? Like you're giving me sports questions. Finland is apparently the actual answer. In the painting The Gleaners, what are the peasant women collecting scraps of? I don't know, corn? Yeah, the questions have been a bit rough. Apparently I managed to hit 3rd place, though. At least I can afford to Or to buy something to further customize my character. Now, now my character has a little bit more personality. I guess this is where so I'm just gonna cut the sports questions. You know, let's do some stuff that I don't. Pretty sure I shouldn't show on screen. Or there we go. Now I've got Twitch chat as a player. No more sports questions, and chat gets to participate. The following letters can be found in the Italian alphabet. I would assume J. Nope, C. Cassowaries and emus are ratites. What does this mean? They are flightless. This is because pretty much none of those other options actually describe. Ice Baby samples which song for its bass riff? No, Riders on the Storm. No, Under Pressure. Neural instruments. Who is responsible for protecting the human race from demons? I mean, Demon Slayer sounds like the obvious answer. Or I could be wrong. What's the capital of Vietnam? Ho Chi Minh, isn't it? Yeah, of course it's not. In fact, I think that was probably the dumb answer. And that's why nobody else picked it. Oh boy, there's nothing good for anyone in this transfer. When was the Inca Empire created? I don't know, 1276? This seems like a trick question because do we even know? At the launch of Baldur's Gate 3, which race was not playable? Centaur, I would assume, since I don't think that's even an option now. Joules are used as a measure for what? Energy, yeah, I think. Could be pressure or frequency. Yeah, it's energy. Which medical drama takes place at Princeton and Plainsboro Teaching Hospital? I don't know, is it Scrubs? Wait, Scrubs isn't a medical drama, is it? Yeah. Yeah, it was the medical drama part that I messed up on. What's the name of the meat that comes from a deer? Venison. Alright, time for the chance round again. Oh good, at least this time somebody gets something. Of course it's not me. Correct answers are worth 30% more points. They have a second son who has neon powers. I don't know, Eugene? I don't even know what the question is about. Other than it's about a video game, apparently. Which social media platform did Shawn Mendes springboard his popularity from? I don't know, Vine. True or false? Delta is represented by the letter that. I think that's Delta. Also, in the cave system beneath a nuclear power plant, the science fiction series Dark. I don't know, a UFO. Could just as easily be vampires. Notice that's how little I know. Like, I haven't even heard of this series before. Henry Hematisse is La Terre Rouge is predominantly which color? Red. I can be fairly confident because of my knowledge of French more so than familiarity with the painting. Alright, just had like a brief interruption. How did the anime end up turned off? Yeah, let's see if we can get any good stuff from the workshop. Let's go. General knowledge, fandom, anime, animals. Yeah, let's throw some Pokemon in Smash Bros. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Greek myths. More Pokemon. I've watched some Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's see. Let's see how good the questions are for me. Ooh, Magic the Gathering. What, I guess maybe this is one of the joke ones? Alright, there we go. Now we've got some extra categories. That should spice things up. Oh, but it's got to download the workshop packs first. So, you know, maybe this will help me perform a little bit better and keep the game more interesting. What is Bakura's favorite card? Monster Reborn, isn't it? It's probably not. Admittedly, I'm not entirely sure if that's even in his deck. Yeah, apparently it's Change of Heart. In Frozen, what animal is Kristoff's companion Sven? That's a reindeer. For these Magic the Gathering cards grants the ability, the legend rule doesn't apply. Hey, that would be Mirror Gallery. See, like if I can get questions like this. When was the first episode of Naruto broadcast in Japan? I don't know, 2000. You know, since it's Japan, I'm gonna just go with the earliest option. And I was off by 2 years. Was a portmanteau were created? Combining 2 words. I like that one of the answers is translating into French. Because like you just have a French word. Or to that point. And everybody except for me and these other 2 guessed that option. And of course I get the potato. Hey, chat's on the board now. Because they stole all of Chad's points. How many foxes are in the painting Foxes by Franz Marc? No, 2. Well, hey, get to pass a potato. So over to Twitch chat. People living in or out of water when out of water it sweats to keep its body slimy. Sounds like a Poliwhirl thing. Hangs and, you know, frogs. Truffles are found in fields by which trained animal? Pigs. At this rate, I might actually be able to win this one. Which of the following European countries has not abolished the death penalty? I don't know. Belarus. And it was indeed Belarus. It still is willing to kill people for crimes. What do I ask Eugene for? Or onions? Or maybe it's ketchup. Like onions. Because I forgot the onions. Yeah, but Eugene was directly asked for ketchup. I like that's that's the questions are written in the first person from the perspective of Weird Al. Oh, that's a nice touch. Hey, over 10,000. My lead is further cemented. Which planet is closest to the sun? That would be Mercury. Me and all the AIs except for Todd got. Who's the leader of Team Rocket in Red/Blue? That's Giovanni. In X and Y, which of the following is AZ's long-lost Pokemon? I don't know, Klefki? I've never played Pokemon X and Y. I don't even know who AZ is. Is Floez apparently the correct answer? Justin Bieber has been banned from performing in which country? I don't know, the Vatican. Could be China just as easily. Yeah, it's China. Why did Hera immortalize a crab as a consolation of cancer? The crab saved Pylos from danger. I know the name of the crab, but not what it did. The crab mildly annoyed Hercules. I have dipped below first place. Oh boy, time for... Yep, time to get absolutely ruined. Yeah, now I'm in 7th. How long is a cheetah able to sprint? It's over 62 miles per hour. 20 to 30 seconds. I'm getting some of those those points back. Madrid is the capital of Spain. Yeah, time for some obvious questions. Mortal Kombat 1 was not released in which of the following countries? The United Kingdom. Because clearly, the other two are not the answer. Isn't Mortal Kombat Japanese, though? I don't know C418's real name. There we go. Time for some Avatar questions, at least. It would be amazing if they just threw basically a curveball by getting the answer wrong. Yeah, when they made the question. Yep, there I am, 7th place, because I can lose half your points. Shouldn't have gone for the chance. What? You don't need to download anything. You've already got the questions. At least you should. Which Pokemon evolves into Gyarados? It's Magikarp. Because over here, like, it's totally arcaneArtist. The town features a Pokemon Tower Graveyard in Pokemon Red and Blue. That's Lavender Town. I don't say, like, complete the title of the anime. Your Lie in September? I don't know. April, apparently. Which is, admittedly, that name does sound familiar. The HMS Beagle is famous for undertaking witch research around the world. Darwin? And yep. What is not a known quality of cactus juice? Quinchier and Quinchier. Because, you know, it doesn't need to get quinchier because it's already the quinchiest. Yeah, no, I'm not participating in the chance round this time. So, even still, I dropped a place. Because Zoopy gained enough points to tie for first. Who stole Pegasus's Millennium Eye? That would be Bakura. But, you know, but Bandit Keith, I have no idea who these people are answer. In the Maze Runner, what's the name of the place Thomas first wakes up? You know, the hole. Yeah, of course it's not the hole. Two of these Magic the Gathering and cards are multicolored. That would be Ionize. Well, kind of weird to pluralize multicolored. You know, are multicolored rather than is multicolored. Because there's only one right answer. With the lyrics to Johnny Cash's Folsom Blues, I shot a man in Reno. And I swear they're in self-defense. It's probably like just to watch him die or something. Yep. On these ones, I need to go with my second instinct or something. Frightening patterns on his belly have been studied. 6 variations have been confirmed. It sounds like Arbok. Since, you know, frightening patterns. And I'm not going for chance round this time either. And now Zoopy is at the bottom. Learn how much of Africa is located in the southern hemisphere. 66%. Claudia, why are you pitying Zoopy? %33%. Hundred camels? I don't know, 2? And of course it's 1. What's the hottest planet in our solar system? Probably gonna be Mercury again. No, it's actually Venus somehow. Venus has lots of carbon dioxide. What's wrong with the tuna in the refrigerator? It went bad a week ago. Which Pokemon changes type upon Mega Evolving? And was it Mawile? No, it's Gyarados. I think I'm pretty comfy in 4th place at this point. Now, only fools and horses. What color was Delboy's Robin Reliant? I know, blue. I'm a little tempted to turn off the film and TV questions. Apparently it was yellow. After offending Demeter, how did Ariston die? He choked on an apple. That sounds like a Demeter move. Choked on an apple or or crushed by a cow. Although eating his own body would be... Oh. Apparently that's why he ate his own body. In US English, the word color is missing which letter from its equivalent in British English? That's a U. Who appears in an ultimate for the first time as a spirit? You know, Ayumi Tachibana. I don't even know any of these characters. But apparently Muddy Mole is the correct answer. Pumpkin spice latte. Well, at least it got in the top 4. You know, just barely. I think I'll go for like 1 or 2 more, then switch over to something else. And maybe we can check the workshop for more. I think we've got most of the stuff that's gonna be all that interesting. It'd be San Francisco, I think. But I mean, half of these aren't even... Well, one of these isn't even a city. I don't think. Which deity is the protagonist of the 2020 video game Hades? That would be Zagreus. Yeah, once again we have a I don't know what's going on answer. Of course, really, Theseus is probably the I really don't know what's going on answer. The location of the Trojan War, Troy, was located in which present-day country? Is it Cyprus? It was apparently Turkey. Which of the following is a dumpling? I don't know, Serniki? The only thing that I really know here is I'm fairly confident that the answer is not borscht. Because I'm pretty sure that's a soup. Pokemon Yellow. Which Pokemon can put Pikachu to sleep in Pokemon centers? Jigglypuff? Why specifically Pikachu? No, I'm gonna stay out of the chance round because I'm tied for second. If anything, this chance round might secure me in second. So close to... See, now... now there's only... one other person tied for second instead of two. Which 80s Metallica album is infamous? It's due to its lack of bass. I don't know, Master of Puppets? Nope. Alright, there we go. We've got a good category. Why did Aang run away before getting stuck in the iceberg? Eric, he was going to be separated from Monk Gyatso. Which part of the body does gastro refer to? That's the stomach. The leg? Which amiibo was released as a Wave 6 X amiibo? Now, Palutena. Yeah, the other three seem like obvious enough choices that they would be in earlier, but I guess not. Which of the following is not an artwork created by Edward Munch? I know, the Scream? Either... You know, what should be the... Yeah, I'm completely wrong, and the Scream is like Edward Munch's most iconic painting. Well, I mean, he did make it. Now I'm gonna bank on Trickster and Felipe being screwed over by the chance time. Well, just Trickster. Well, I mean, damn, now I'm tied for first. It was mostly because Fox got knocked down, and I think in gushing over magical girls, which of the following is not a member of Tre Magia? Now, Sulfur, because all the other three are colors. I would assume that's the one that is different. That's Violet. Madrid is the capital of Spain. And yeah, this is just the reverse of a different question. Power on his back, and it catches the sun's rays. The sunlight is absorbed and used for energy. Be Venusaur because or could be Ivysaur because I think Venusaur has a full-on plant, you know, like a little tree almost. But apparently is Venusaur. To the following dark type specialist as a gym leader. And now Grimsley. Nope, it's Piers. Ichthyology is a study of birds, true or false? That's false. Because the study of birds is ornithology. Okay, Trickster to just help chat out for no reason. He's like, what is even the point of the gift option? Because why would you give your points to another player? Or actually, I don't think you're giving your points, but at the very least, you know, why would you give another player more points? So I'm in third at this point. Just need one good answer and I can overtake Franck at least. What's the name of that's Paimon. What? The name of the fairy companion in Genshin Impact? See, I should be in second place now. The beginning of new phases of a tournament, Magic the Gathering consists of the following of these phrases: untap, upkeep, draw. I like that concede is an option. Just untap, upkeep, concede. You know, that's when you have an absolutely awful opening hand. Wild pig's tails are best described by which of the following answers? Straight, I think. Yeah, so I should be pretty securely at least in second place. The music video was animated by what production studio? I don't know, Powerhouse? Certainly not Cocomelon. It was Duke Tunes, apparently. But at least Franck didn't get it, so I should... Was not hired by Pegasus as an eliminator. Now, Docs? Yeah. Oh, and Franck got it, and I just barely lost to Frosty. I think one more. And then maybe I'll switch to something else. Yeah, let's see if we can. Apparently canceling makes it impossible for me to change the categories. I think I've seen most of what's out. Throw in toys, community, tarot cards. That could be fun. And Weezer. Oh, apparently there's a cap of 20. I mean, I don't want sports, so... Well, let's turn off film and TV as well. Probably don't need both options for Pokemon. Or false, I am is a complete English sentence. True, because sometimes you answer with I am. Usually you would have, like, you know, something a bit more specific, but if you're just answering, you know, a question that starts with are you, then I am is a perfectly acceptable answer. What about the food is driving me mad? The intoxicating bouquet. Well, I didn't think that was a word. Where did the Rococo art movement first emerge? I think that's Spain. I could very easily be mistaken. Because admittedly, like, I never really got much into art history. It was France. Who's the most followed musician on Instagram? I don't know, is it Ariana Grande? Hey, Kirby does not imitate which character's lines when copying their ability. Yoshi? It's apparently Sephiroth. Yeah, sure, I'll join in on chance. Yeah, I'm only in 4th place, so I don't have that far to fall. And I didn't fall that far because I only got the minus 500. What are the insect creatures called in Helldivers 2? It's Terminids, I think. But you know, at least they have trained hobbits right. That's Ratch. It's Mr. Jingles. It's been a hot minute since I watched Community. It's Feeble, apparently. Which skill does Katara not have? I would assume spirit bending. It's like, don't think that's within the wheelhouse of water bending. I think whereas everything else on this list is or is literally water bending. Yeah, Veronica's. I think Veronica has no idea what's going on. In which year was the President John F. Kennedy assassinated? Should know this, but I don't. I super don't. Which tarot card is connected to Mars? I don't know, the Emperor? Could be the Chariot. It was the Tower. Yeah, gonna join in on chance round again. Alright, that should be fine. While lulling its enemies with its vacant look, like this wily Pokemon will use Psycho Connect powers. That's Psyduck. What did the Pretenders have to wear in order to be adopted? Masks? I don't know what the Pretenders are. True or false? Traditional gummy bears are suitable for vegetarians. I'm gonna say false because they have gelatin, which is an animal product. You know, it's from the joints of sheep, I'm pretty sure. Although there are, there are plant-based substitutes, I think. But, just traditional gelatin, no. How much total mana would it cost to cast Magic the Gathering cards Brainstorm and Blood Moon? I believe Brainstorm is 1 and Blood Moon is 3, so 4. Oh yeah, there we go. I might actually win this one. Which of the following Masters of 8 do not use Magic Mega Evolutions, E-Move, or Dynamax? Now Cynthia? That's the only one that's even a familiar name. It's Iris, apparently. Yeah, no, because I'm in first place now. I'm not gonna risk that on the chance round. You know, if Gustav wants to throw away a second place, AC can go for it. Of course Gustav gets 500 points, enough to just hump me down. Outside of Africa, which of the following countries can wild lions be found? I don't know, Peru? Probably not, but you never know. Yeah, it's super not Peru, it's India. Which of the following countries is an island country? Well, it's gotta be Sri Lanka, because all these others are very much not islands. What does GPS stand for? Or that's a global positioning system. Greek myth, and that's gonna be question 4 out of 5. That Metis is not a nymph. I'm pretty sure. I think Ariadne was actually the answer. That or maybe Doris. Yeah, Ariadne was a human that got turned into a spider. The Naruto franchise, who did Naruto eventually marry? I assume Sakura? Hinata, apparently. Well, I at least made top 4. Or yeah, I slipped down into 3rd at some point. I think that's gonna be it for trivia tricks. Thanks for tonight. So I will be right back with something else.